Hello everyone. There's a lot of awesome feature-packed projectors coming to the market, and today we're diving deep into the P1000 4K UHD home projector by Nomvdic Corporation. This brand has been creating quite a buzz lately, and we're here to see if it lives up to the hype. Let's start with the specifications and then put this beast to the test. Resolution-wise, the P1000 boasts a true 4K UHD resolution, ensuring the highest clarity for your movies, games, and TV shows. In terms of brightness, with 2300 ANSI lumens and an impressive 125% Rec. 709 color gamut, you can say goodbye to ambient light worries since this has plenty of brightness. Now, contrast-wise, the 0.65-inch Texas Instrument DMD chip provides a contrast ratio that's double its 0.47-inch counterpart, and I have previously owned a few of these legacy projector chips, and this is a game changer. On the side of the projector, you've got several ports, the first being a USB service port. Next up, you have the USB Type-C port, which handles the video, audio, and power. It's rated at 5 volts at 1 amp. Next is one HDMI 2.0 port that's also HDCP 2.2 compliant. And lastly, you have the USB Type-A port, which is for video, audio, and power. It can handle USB 2.0 reader and also rated at 5 volts at 1 amp. While it may seem limited with just a single HDMI and one USB-C port, the built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth capabilities more than make up for it. You won't be short on connectivity options. Now here's my hand for perspective. This is really a cube. It's 210 by 210 by 177 millimeters, and it just weighs 3.1 kilograms. In terms of what's included in the box, you get the power adapter along with a USB Type-C cable and the remote. The remote is actually backlit, which is a nice touch. So keep in mind, it is a short throw projector, which is the reason why it's so close to the screen and positioned where it is for now. Now, it uses AiiO technology, which ensures effortless setup with autofocus, horizontal and vertical keystone correction, and more. Now, I've placed my camera at the seating position, which is at 8.5 feet from a 110-inch screen. I want you to focus on the contrast ratio. Now, focus on the fidelity of the bright scenes and the dark scenes. I am thoroughly impressed at this particular price point of the contrast ratio that I'm seeing. Now, it's difficult to convey how stunning the image quality is to the naked eye. I mean, the camera is not doing it justice, but you get some idea. Now, gamers, you're in for a treat. It's got ultra low 4.2 millisecond input lag at 1080p at, get this, 240 hertz. Check out the clarity and responsiveness while gaming. For all the gamers out there, this could be your new best friend. So low input lag is definitely going to help your KD. Now here's a demo of HDR and 4K when you're watching any kind of sports. At 60 frames per second, this is just absolutely stunning brilliance. It feels as if I'm at the game. So guys, back to some stunning visuals. So keep in mind, this is obviously on YouTube, and it's limited to the device that you're watching this on. It's also limited by the camera that's filming it, and it is in 1080p, and it's highly compressed on YouTube. Even then, I hope I'm able to convey, at least to a certain degree, of the stunning colors and clarity of this projector. So these are some of my go-to scenes whenever I review projectors to demonstrate contrast ratio. And as you can see, it is deep, inky black. Now, for the movie watching experience, I do have a very high-end projector that I'm comparing to, that I'm used to on a day-to-day basis. So obviously it doesn't live up to the par at this price point, but did a very respectable job. And as for the remote, here it is, being backlit, very, very useful when you're sitting in a dark room. Now, this is a versatile projector. I've got a lot of different options. You know, you've got autofocus, that time of flight autofocus, it just takes a second. You've got a motorized zoom, which is what I was surprised by. Usually at this price point, it's manual, and I'm adjusting it merely from the remote. And this is optical zoom. Next up, you've got horizontal and vertical keystone correction. You can do it manually or leave it on auto. Corner adjustments, again, this is very versatile in terms of placement. I usually like keeping all of these things at an absolute minimal to then also maximize video quality. So for color mode, you've got several different presets. I prefer to leave it in TV mode, but you've got several others that you can experiment with. And continuing on under image adjustments, you've got a lot of different options to tweak and calibrate to your specific needs and requirements. Now here's a look at the global menu. It's got your input selector on the first tab, and the second tab is really just file management. You've got internal storage. You can also plug in external storage directly to the projector. App Center was fairly sparse. I didn't actually use it. So the next tab is just basic settings for network, along with firmware upgrades and basic information that you want on the projector, you know, bulb life and usage, etc. Now this is a extremely useful tab. You can do screen mirroring either from an Android or an iPhone. And the last couple of things is you can add apps, and then under Bluetooth you can pair additional devices for audio. I'll be quiet for a minute, but this is audio that's captured directly from the projector with my mic being about 2 feet from it. Now back to an explosion of color, quite literally, and I wanted a shot of the projector in the image itself, which is why I've placed my camera on the side so you could see how stunning it actually is in all its glory. Again, I'm blown away at this particular price point. The clarity, the resolution, the HDR effects, the brightness, contrast, all of that. Truly impressive. After testing the P1000 projector, as I have many others, I can say it's absolutely worth considering, especially if you prioritize image quality and gaming performance. Sure, some might want more inputs, including HDMI 2.1 or built-in streaming, but given the screen mirroring capabilities, it's a minor issue. And that's it for our review of the P1000 4K UHD home projector by Nomvdic Corporation. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe for more tech reviews, including DIY videos. So until next time, be safe and take care.